and macroeconomics. First, we study about microeconomics. Microeconomics is a branch of economics that study the behavior and decision making of individual economics such as household, firm, and market. Microeconomics focus on intersection among these units and how they are allocated resources to maximize the utility, satisfaction for household, and power of firm. Microeconomics analyze various aspects including consumer behavior and demand, production and supply, market structure, perfect competition, monopoly, oligopoly, etc., pricing and output decision, resource allocation and scarcity, opportunity cost and trade-off, market failure and externalities. The goal of microeconomics are to understand how individual economic unit make decision, analyze how market allocate resources, identify the market failure and potential policy intervention, provide insight for the business and policy decision making. Some key concepts of microeconomics are opportunity cost, supply and demand, marginal analysis, diminishing marginal utility, economies of scale, market equilibrium, consumer surplus and producer surplus. Market economics provide a foundation for understanding the behavior of individual economic unit and how they interact in market with is essential for informed decision making in various fields including business, policy and personal finance. Thus, microeconomics deals with individual economic unit, household, firm, market, decision-making process, consumer behavior and demand, production and supply, pricing and output decision, resource allocation, scarcity and opportunity cost, allocation of resources among different activities, market structure, perfect competition, monopoly, oligopoly, monopolistic competition, market outcomes, market equilibrium, consumer surplus and producer surplus, deed weight loss, economic efficiency, allocative efficiency, productive efficiency, market failure, externalities, possible positive and negative public goods, information, policy intervention, taxes and substitute, price control and regulation, antitrust policy. Microeconomics provide a framework for analyzing the and understanding the behavior of individual economic unit and how they interact in market with which is essential for informed decision making in various fields including business, policy and personal finance. Now, what are the merits of microeconomics? Understanding individual economic behavior, microeconomic help us understand how individual and firm make decisions about resource allocating, pricing and production. Analyzing market structure, microeconomics enable us to analyze different market structure such as perfect competition, monopoly and oligopoly and their implication for price, output and efficiency. Identifying market failure, microeconomics help us identify market failure such as externalities, public goods and information and design policy to address them. Evaluation policy investigations, microeconomics provide a framework for evaluating the impact of policy investigations such as taxes, subsidy and regulation on market outcomes. Improving resource allocation, microeconomics help understand how resources are allocated in an economy and how to improve allocation resources. Enhancing economic efficiency, microeconomics help us identify opportunities to improve economic efficiency, leading to increased productivity and economic growth. Informing business decision, microeconomics provide valuable insight for the business, helping them make informed decisions about pricing, production and investment. Understanding consumer behavior, microeconomics help us understand consumer behavior, preference and demand pattern. Facilitating international trade, microeconomics help us to understand the gain from the trade and the impact of the trade to the policy outcome. providing foundation for macroeconomics. Microeconomics provide a foundation for macroeconomics as understanding individual economic unit is essential for understanding the behavior of the overall economy. By understanding microeconomics, we can make more informed decisions in our personal and professional lives, and policymaker can design more effective policies to promote economic efficiency and growth. Now, there are some limitations of microeconomics. Assumption. Microeconomics relies on simplifying assumptions such as perfect rationality and complete information, which may not always hold true in reality. Ignore macroeconomics factors. Microeconomics focus on individual unit, ignoring the impact on macroeconomics factors like inflation, unemployment, and economic growth. Limited scope. Microeconomic analyze individual market, neglecting the interdependence between market and overall economy. Static analysis. Microeconomics typically use static analysis, which doesn't account for dynamic changes and adjustment in the economy. Difficulty measuring utility. Utility, a key concept of microeconomics, is difficult to measure our quality. Ignore institutional and social factors. Microeconomics overlook the impact of institutional and social factors like culture, politics, and social norms and economic behavior. Assumption perfect competition. Many microeconomics models assume perfect competition, which is really found in real world market. Difficult in predicting human behavior. Microeconomics struggle to accurately predict human behavior as individuals often act irrationally or limited information. Limited journal stability. Microeconomics finding may not be generalized across different market culture or context. Methodology. Some critics argue the microeconomics method like economics are flawed and oversimplified. Neglect distribution issues. Microeconomics focus on efficient, neglecting distributional issues like income inequality and poverty. Assume complete market. Microeconomics assume complete market, ignoring the presence of market failure and institutional gap. By acknowledging these limitations, economists and policymakers can supplement the microeconomics analysis with other perspectives and tools to gain a more comprehensive understanding of economic phenomena. What is macroeconomics? Macroeconomics is the study of an economy as a whole, focusing on aggregate variables and the overall performance of the economy. It examines the behavior of decision making of economic aggregates such as national income, aggregate demand and supply, inflation and deflation, employment and unemployment, economic growth and development, international trade and finance, fiscal policy and monetary policy. Macroeconomics aim to understand the dynamic of the economy, including business cycle, economic stability, inflationary pressure, output gap and potential growth, exchange rate and balance of payment. Macroeconomics analysis is used to understand the impact of policy intervention, forecast economic trends and patterns, evaluate the performance of the economy, identify potential risks and challenges, inform decision making in government, business and finance. Some key concepts of macroeconomics include gross domestic product, aggregate demand and aggregate supply, inflation rate, unemployment, fiscal policy, monetary policy, exchange rate and balance of payment. Macroeconomics provide a framework for understanding the economy overall performance and the impact of policy decision, helping policymaker and business make informed decisions to promote the economic growth, stability and prosperity. Macroeconomics deals with aggregate economic variables, for example, national income, aggregate demand and supply, inflation and deflation, unemployment and employment, economic growth and development, long-term economic expansion, economic development and progress, business cycle and fluctuation, boom the bust cycle, recession and recovery, and so international trade and finance, balance of the payment and exchange rates, international trade and investment, economic stability and instability, economic stock and crisis stabilization policies and measure, macroeconomic policy and decision making, policy instrument and tool, decision making process and framework, economic indicator and data analysis, macroeconomics indicate and statistics, global economic issue, challenges, globalization and its impact. Now the question is, what is globalization? To interlink the economy with the rest of the world is known as globalization. Economic inequality and poverty, macroeconomics provide a comprehensive framework for understanding the economy, overall performance, growth and stability, enabling policymaker, business and individual to make informed decisions. Now, there are some importance of macroeconomics, economics, growth and development. Understanding macroeconomic factor help the policymaker to promote sustainable economic growth and development. Informed decision making, macroeconomics analyze, inform business and investment decision, helping individual and the firm navigate economic trends and risk. Policy formulation, macroeconomics framework guide policymaker in designing the fiscal and monetary policy to stabilize the economic and address challenges. Economic stability, macroeconomics management help to maintain economic stability, reducing the risk and of crisis and promoting the stable business environment. International trade and investment, macroeconomic analysis help the countries understand their position in the global economy, making informed trade and investment decisions. Poverty reduction, macroeconomic policy aimed at promoting economic growth and stability can help reduce poverty and improve living standard. Inflation control, macroeconomic management help control inflation, maintaining and purchasing the power of consumer and promoting the economic efficiency. Economic employment creation, macroeconomic policy aim at promoting the economic growth and can help to create the economic opportunity and reduce unemployment. Resource allocation, macroeconomic analyze help allocate resource efficiency, promoting economic efficiency and productivity. Global economic understanding, macroeconomic provide insight into the global economic trends, helping countries to navigate the complex global economic landscape. By understanding the macroeconomics, we can better address the economic challenges, promote sustainable growth, and improve the overall economic well-being. Now, there is a wide relationship between macro and microeconomics. Macroeconomics and microeconomics are interconnected and interlinked with each other. Macro foundation yields the microeconomic principle to understand individual behavior, which aggregate to form macroeconomic output. Aggregate microeconomic decisions, individual consumption and production aggregate to form microeconomics variable, example GDP inflation. Feedback loop, macroeconomics condition, example interest rate inflation influence microeconomics decision, which is term affect macroeconomics outcome. Policy implication, microeconomics analyze, inform macroeconomics policy decision, and macroeconomics policy affect microeconomics outcome. Compatibility, microeconomics focus on individual market while macroeconomics examine the overall economy. Together they provide a comprehensive understanding. Microeconomics insight, macroeconomics use the microeconomic insight to understand consumer and the firm, which shapes macroeconomics outcomes. Macroeconomics context, microeconomics decisions are made within the context of macroeconomics conditions such as interest rate and inflation. Journal equilibrium, microeconomics journal equilibrium is building block for macroeconomics. Journal equilibrium which describe the overall economic equilibrium. Methodology overlap. Both microeconomics and macroeconomics use similar tools such as econometries and mathematical modeling. In disciplinary approach, both fields borrow from both other disciplines like sociology, psychology, and political science to interpret their analysis. By understanding this relationship between micro and macroeconomics, economics can be better analyze economic phenomena, predict outcome, and inform policy decision. Now there are some limitations of macroeconomics. Dependence on individual unit result, the aggregate may different from the individual result. Statistical differences, aggregate of microeconomics variable can provide wrong result. Indiscriminate use, macroeconomics should not be used to analyze all problems. Aggregate variable may useless. National income may not accurately reflect individual income. Aggregate are not similar. Average wages may not accurately reflect individual wages. Consider aggregate as homogeneous. Aggregate may not be similar in structure of composition. Misleading. Extensive application of macroeconomics measure may be misleading. Fallacy of deductive inferences. Interpretation of individual activities may not be same as that mass level. Conceptual and statistical complexity, aggregation of data with different unit and aggregates. Unnecessary aggregate variables, individual element may need to be examined separately. Neglect individual consumer. Macroeconomics overlook the importance of individual unit or consumer. Too much generalization, conclusion derived from aggregate of data may not be true for all individual. Now we will study about the relationship between micro and macroeconomics. First, we will study about the macroeconomics. Microeconomics. Microeconomics study individual economic units such as household, firm, and market. Analysis individual decision making and behavior. Focus on resource allocation and price determination in the specific market. Examine how individual unit responds to change the market condition. Concerned with efficiency and optimum individual market. Macroeconomics study the economy as a whole, analyze overall economic performance and growth, focus on issues like inflation, unemployment, and economic stability, examine the overall performance of the economy and the impact of policy intervention, concerned with understanding the economy overall behavior and performance. So, key difference, what is the main difference between them? Level of analysis, individual weight, aggregate, scope, specific market weights, entire economy, focus, resource allocation weights, economic growth and stability, methodology, microeconomics model and macroeconomics model. Microeconomics like examine individual trees, while macroeconomics is looking for the entire force. That is all for the micro and macroeconomics. The main in this we have studied about the main difference. What is the actual about micro and macroeconomics, and what is the main difference between macro and microeconomics we have studied in this lecture. Thank you.